Hi, my name is Otito, and I am an NCLEX tutor on Wyzant. I have helped hundreds of students pass the NCLEX, both LPN and RN students. And I've had students that are repeat takers. In fact, most of my students are repeat takers. I absolutely do help first time takers as well, but most students that I have helped are repeat takers. Now, if you're a first time student, you're wondering where to start from, what to do, feel free to reach out to me and I would help you come up with a study plan that's focused on your weak areas that tells you what to do every day until the exam. If you're a repeat test taker and you have used several resources, you don't know what to do, and you're feeling a little bit discouraged, that's normal. But here we're going to find a solution. We're going to figure out where your weak areas are. We're going to work on those, and we're also going to work on your critical thinking skills. Now, critical thinking is a major part of the exam. In the past, the exam used to be just content areas. Now it's content areas and also your critical thinking, your clinical judgment, how you analyze your cues, how you evaluate your cues, how you take actions. All of those are assessed on the exam. So you do want to learn critical thinking. And I teach my students critical thinking. I don't teach students how to just use words and figure out the answer. I teach you how to critically think and pick answers that fit your question. In the past 2 weeks, I've had nine students about nine students pass the exam, and all nine students except one were repeat takers. Or let me say 8 students were repeat takers. One was a first time taker. Now, if you are willing for us to go on this journey together, please be ready to be committed. Okay. I always tell my students, you want to be committed and be ready to work hard. If you're ready for those two things, then you're ready to get that license. Don't wait. Okay. Don't wait. If you keep delaying and waiting a long time from your last exam, you're losing the content you gained, you're losing the confidence that you had before the last exam. You don't want to wait too long. If your result was pretty good, then I tell students take the exam in 45 days. If your result was not so good, still around 45 days, like 6 to 8 weeks, you should be ready for your exam. You might ask, do you need any content review resource? Yes, and I usually give you reference to the resource that you would need. I always give students a link to an affordable resource that covers content. And for question banks, I prefer UWorld, but I can still work with whatever question bank my students have, but I prefer UWorld. And if you do have any question banks right now that you're using, we can work with it. But when we meet and we discuss and I assess where your weak areas are, I'll be able to come up with a study plan to help your next exam become a success. So feel free to reach out to me and don't wait too long.